Hey, this is your hillbilly historian coming to you on this July morning. It's going to probably reach into the 90s today. But it's summer and it's supposed to be hot in the summertime. Besides, we got to give these global warming idiots something to talk about, don't we? Yeah, global warming. That's what all this is. Hey, when I was a child, I remember uh, global warming in the summertime and global cooling in the wintertime. We had really deep snows, and we still have snows today. You know, I remember the blizzard of '93. You know, hey, idiots. There's a lot of idiots out there that cash in on your foolishness. But anyway, today I want to talk about something else real interesting. A natural phenomenon a lot of people don't realize. Did you ever notice how little evergreen trees are always growing next to fences? A lot of this goes on up and down the interstates, especially. You know, where they have the chain link fence that hopefully keeps deer and wild animals off the interstate so that people don't get killed running over deer and stuff like that. It don't always help. I know when I was driving up to Connecticut one time, taking an interstate up through the mountains of Pennsylvania, God, there was bloody spots all over that interstate where trucks had taken out deer. And they would put hay bales on the sides of the interstate to try to keep the deer from crossing the interstate over into the median, because there was really good grazing grass in the medians. And but anyway, these fences were, but deer can jump fences, and I guess the interstate system can't handle 25, 30, 40 foot high fences. That'd be just too much. But anyway, they do put these chain link fences along the interstate and maintain them pretty well. And if you notice, little evergreen trees grow along these fences, these fence lines. Did you ever think about that? And also other fences around your farms and stuff like that. Evergreens would always, little evergreens would always grow near the fences. And there's a scientific reason for this. I had a good friend of mine by the name of William Cron. We taught school together back in the 1960s, and he got out real quick, went into private business where the money was at, started his own business. He majored in agriculture at Tennessee Tech in Crossville, Tennessee. Got his degree in agriculture, and he was a very, very forward-thinking farmer type. He started a greenery in Dalton, Georgia, and supplied bushes and little trees and stuff. Started his own business. Did real well. But anyway, William told me this story, and I've always got a kick out of it ever since. The reason these little evergreens grow along fence rows is that an evergreen seed has to have 7 perfect summers and 7 perfect winters. Can't be too hot, too cold, can't be too dry, too wet. It's got to be really perfect balanced seasons for 7 consecutive years before an evergreen seed will germinate. So the odds of getting that are slim, but enough that it kept those evergreens going. But if a bird swallows the seed of a little evergreen tree, and this seed goes through the digestive system of a bird, it emulates those 7 perfect summers and winters. Isn't it interesting how the Creator, our God, our Creator, did this world? I mean, it's absolutely amazing the things that I mean, you know, God didn't have a committee because committees can't come up with this kind of crap. Committees get together and nothing comes. You know, nothing comes out of it. But you take God, he did all these things to make sure His world stayed beautiful and green. But anyway, these birds, they'll swallow these seeds, and guess where they like to poop? Off the top of a fence. Birds, you know, they like to fly around looking for food, stop on the fence, check the ground around the fence, see if there's a worm crawling around anywhere or anything, or a bug crawling around that they can swoop down and eat. And while they're on that fence, they take a poop. And that's why you have these little evergreen trees growing along fence rows here in the great United States of America. Is because a bird, that seed going through a bird's digestive system, emulates 7 perfect summers and winters. Isn't that interesting? I'll tell you, there's so much in our lives that are so interesting, it's just absolutely amazing. And that's why you see evergreens growing along fence rows. And so, there you go. Your hillbilly historian has brought you a fact of truth you won't find in your high school or college textbooks, history books. Isn't that interesting? I love knowledge. I love it. I absolutely love it. And you should too. It's great to know things. Know the truth. And that's what we're about here. Common sense, truth, honesty, justice, and the American way. You have a good day on this warm July day. Let's hope a bird takes a poop on your fence while parked on your fence and provides you with a pretty little evergreen tree. We will catch you later. You have a good day.